Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Start This Business YouTube channel. This is the My Rental Car Journey mini-series, and we're on episode 9. It's progress. We're making major progress. So if you guys been following this channel so far, you guys saw the car. You guys seen when I got the car. You guys saw when I added the things onto the car to make it ride share ready. You guys saw me get the inspections. You guys seen me get my first booking. You guys seen me even do the recap on my first booking. So we made a lot of progress since, getting the car or getting the Nissan in the first place and actually putting it on a platform. Like we're here now. We're in business. And I thought it'd be a good idea, since I've gone through my first month, to kind of do a recap. So again, we hasn't technically been a full month, but you guys get the point. November 5th, you know what I mean, where it's pretty much a whole month. So let's do the recap. I'm gonna give you guys the insight on, the wins, the losses, the booking experiences, and pretty much, again, my first time in this business. I just want to be very transparent and give you guys my first experience and give you guys my pretty much how I feel after my first month, and if it's something I'm gonna keep doing, or if I'm gonna go ahead and start working on my exit strategy to get up out this business, so I don't take too many L's. So stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and recap everything in a minute and give you guys the insight if this is what you want to do or not. All right, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So again, we're gonna go ahead and recap the first full month of November. Basically, you know what I mean. It was a very it wasn't a challenging month at all. I'm just gonna kind of give you guys the summary before I actually dive into it and show you guys the numbers. It was a good experience. My first renter was, not the typical renter that I think you would get for your first renter. I'm not sure, but I feel like, it was definitely challenging for my first renter, even though it's challenging in a good way. So, again, I just want to kind of give you guys a breakdown, show you guys, how much you can make in this business, especially if you just do a straight up economy car. You guys seen the videos before, so you know what kind of car I got, you know what kind of car I listed. So you know how much I paid for the car. Like, you guys know pretty much everything that I'm into this car in. So you guys will get an idea when you guys see the turnaround or see what I'm making so far. You guys will have a better idea too. It's not just me, but you guys will also have an inside idea, like, is this something I should be doing or not? Or if I should just go ahead and hang it up and say this is not the business I should keep moving forward with. But again, that's why we're doing this channel. So let's go ahead, without further ado, let me go ahead and dive into it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the numbers, go through my dashboard. Of course, things are gonna be blurred out, but you guys are gonna get the point. You guys can see the important stuff and see the numbers, and again, get an idea if this is something you want to do. All right, so let's dive into it. As you can see, I'm in my Turo dashboard. I know a lot of people are like, why are you in your Turo dashboard, not the hire car? So my car has actually been being rented off of Turo. Originally, as you guys seen in the first couple episodes, I had all full intention on booking my car off a hire car and thinking that was going to be the play. However, it didn't turn out like that, and that's why I'm glad that I listed my car on multiple forms, because most of my bookings, or all my bookings, pretty much came off of Turo. I did, I did, just not to knock off hire car, I did get a few requests off hire car. I just already had my car booked on Turo, so I had to cancel those requests on hire car. So technically, I haven't had any official rentals or rides listed on hire car, and that's why I'm only showing you guys the Turo platform. So as you can see, this is my dashboard. We'll kind of give you guys, kind of go into the trip so you guys can see, exactly the activity I've had so far. So as you can see, for the month of November, this was my very first booking. This was Howard. This was my very first booking, as y'all saw in this video. He had my car from November 5th to November 19th, as you can tell. So again, this wasn't a full entire month. This was, give or take, like 4 or 6 days. I don't know how many months or how many days in November. I'm sure we're gonna blast me in the comments, but this is what it is. This is November 5th and November 19th. During that time, you can also see I had another booking, which was that other renter that I told you that tried to request my car, and I decided to cancel his and continue to let the original, renter have my car. So as you can see, my car was booked for the very first time for 2 weeks. Right after that, I had another booking from November 20th to November 30th. Another, literally, as you can tell, and again, this is what this one is for too. I know you guys see this one as well. You see the line crossed out. I'm wondering what that is for. The reason is, as I got the other renter from November 20th to November 30th. This person also booked my car. Same situation as I had with the first renter. This person extended the rental, and I let this person keep it. And then also I looked at the time and I said they only want to have it from November 26th to November 29th. It made a lot more sense for me to make sure this person got the rental because of the amount of time they were keeping it for, and the fact that I already had my car. So again, that's why you see this crossed out. So really, for the month of November, I only had 2 bookings. I'm not knocking it. Like that's not bad to me. That's a very good situation because it's like I had my car booked the entire time for November, and I actually had renters that I can trust. So I felt good for the month of November. So that's what you guys see. So again, from November 5th to November 30th, my car was booked. So obviously now the question is, how much you make? What did you make during this month? And that is what this episode is for. Just kind of give you guys an idea of exactly what I made. So let's go to, exactly what we did for the month of November. So as you guys can see on Turo, they have it pretty much laid out for you. They have a graph and show you earnings. It's very simple to see exactly what you made, outside of the fact that it gets deposited into your bank account almost every week. So outside of that, you have a graph here to kind of give you an idea. So as you can see, this was my first full month. So for my first full month of November 21st, and let me just make sure you guys see this as well too. We're gonna make sure, again, all transparency. Join November 2021. So I have not been on Turo before November of 2021. And right now, this is what we're looking like. So for the month of November, we have generated $505. Now, a lot of people may be like, you only made $505 by renting your car out for an entire month? And some people, if they get it, they be like, damn, you made $505 for renting your car out for an entire month? Yeah, so let me kind of, why I'm in the latter of that conversation. The fact that I got this car specifically for this reason. Again, this isn't a personal car that I bought that I'm going to be driving and I'm going to be renting on the side. This is a car that I bought specifically for this platform, is to generate income and to make money. So for the simple fact is, you guys know how much I paid for the car. I paid $100, and then you guys know all the other fees if you guys watch the other episodes. So you know exactly how much I'm into this car. So for doing nothing, after I bought the car and I got the car right here ready, for doing nothing, I generated $505 from November 5th to November 30th. Again, you got all the bookings, so these aren't numbers I'm just giving you guys. You guys saw all the numbers. So this is what I generated for the first month of November. To me, again, based on the experience so far and based on the effort that I put in, that's not a bad number. Like I'm excited because I never thought getting into this business that my first month, my car would literally be booked for the entire month. Like that was the goal. Like, of course, when we get into this business, like, yeah, I don't want my car in the driveway. I don't want to sit in the driveway with my car gone. But of course, when you get into it, you don't think that's going to happen right away. So for the sales side, my car was booked from November 5th to November 30th is great for me. And honestly, again, I had two renters. I gave you guys the feedback. My first renter, the second renter, she was cool. She was a little older, you know what I mean? She was cool. She was very communicative. She stayed in contact with me. She let me know what's going on. So it was still a good experience. I didn't have to worry about anything. Again, you guys know I had a GPS tracker on the car, but these were one of the situations where I really didn't check it that much because I really just felt that comfortable with the person that had my car. What I have found out, again, in the original episodes, I did mention I had this car specifically for like Uber and Lyft drivers. Like that's what I got this car for. I even added all the accessories thinking that they're gonna have a whole bunch of passengers in my car for that purpose. But what I'm finding out so far, just based on my first two renters, is these people are renting my car because their main car is in the shop. Like they're not using my car for rideshare purposes. They're using my car as the actual just a rental car. And even the first guy, my first renter, told me like, hey man, your car is a lot cheaper than what it would cost me to go to Hertz or Enterprise or something to rent out a car while my car's getting fixed. So okay, I took that in thinking, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's also the reason why I got the car for it too. But you know, I didn't think I was gonna get a lot of those people, but so far my first 2 renters, like that's the situation in, because that was the other lady, same thing. Like her car was in the shop and she just wanted to rent my car just to have something to travel back and forth in while her car was getting fixed. So again, I don't care what you use a car for. If you're gonna use a car and you're gonna pay for it, I don't care what you're gonna use the car for. Even though I had these expectations and you know thinking my car is gonna be used for a certain reason, and it's not, I really don't mind because my car is still being used. It just helps me because now I know what I could put like in my description or my bio or something. Now I can make it more appealing, not just for people that want to use my car for rideshare purposes, but now I need to start thinking about people that need my car, they're using my car where their car is getting fixed. So these are things that I'm just taking consideration because I'm kind of seeing a trend so far. But again, this is just the first month, so I'm not gonna overreact and make, you know, harsh adjustments right away. I am gonna kind of see like how this plays out for the next month or so and to see. But again, if we're trending on this same path, I would definitely make adjustments and definitely make it more appealing for those people as well. Because again, that is the whole purpose of this business. So again, right now, if you guys ask me, like, you know, after my first month, recapping my first month, is this a good idea? I think it's a good idea so far. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I've really literally called like some of my friends and people like, hey man, this business right here is working like so far. Again, I know I'm only 1 month in, and that's kind of the whole part of this whole journey, this whole experience is kind of give you guys, you know, the full effect of it. So I don't want you guys to make any judgments or any decisions based on what you guys see me doing the first month. There could be a lot of reasons. This is a holiday month too, so you know that could have some factors, you know, that kind of factor into why my car is being rented as well too. So again, we're just gonna see how this process goes. We still got a month of December. Again, obviously December is a holiday month too. We got January, so I'm gonna see how these next 2 months go. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can get a better idea of should I keep going for it or if there's something I need to go ahead and think about selling it and moving on and going on to the next venture. So again, I just want to kind of recap my performance so far and give you guys a real inside look. Like this is what's going on. This is, you know, my gains. This is my margin. As you guys can see, this is what I paid. This is exactly what I'm in. And so far for my first month, this is what I made. So that's where we're at right now. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get this number closer to that number. That is the whole purpose of it. So again, appreciate y'all time. If you have any more questions, man, make sure y'all drop that in the comments. Reach out. Peace and love. Y'all have a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Start This Business YouTube channel, the My Rental Car Journey mini series. See, I said it right the first time. I didn't need. Yeah, I'm gonna need a blooper now. Just, you know what I mean? Kind of give you the real life insight into it. So let's go. All right. Damn, I meant to. There it is. Get into the rental car space. Y'all seen me, you know, get any adjustments that I need to make pretty much at the end of the day. Scratch all that.